What's good? It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. We back with Motor City Lions talk. You know, just got done watching a couple playoff games. It's good money today. But you know, I heard something on 97 won a ticket from my local Detroit people, Pat Capluto. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but you know, sometimes we agree, sometimes we don't. But ain't meant to agree all the time, but I think he spit some good knowledge every now and again. And he asked a lot of fans that it doesn't matter about Patricia's, appearance. And, you know, how, you know, the beard and how he won't shave the beard and how he always wear hoodies. And, you know, he had a shirt that he wore after the Patriots won the Super Bowl yesterday, taking a shot at Roger Goodell. And he was basically asking people, you know, on the radio that they care about his appearance. He said, because sometimes it matters. At this point, I don't care, because coaches in the NFL don't wear suits on the sideline no more. I don't care if his beard isn't shaved or groomed right. I don't care if he don't wear a suit to the interview. Who cares? If he can win football games, it's all that matters. That's what it boils down to. You know, today Marcus Mariota got his first playoff win before Matthew Stafford did. And he's been in the league, 3 or 4 years. So I just want somebody to come in here. I don't care how he looks, you know, what size he is, just if he can come in here and win football games. They say he's so diligent, he's analytic driven. You know, I'm always open to give somebody a new shot. But they say he's super smart. I heard he got like a rocket science degree or something like that. And he only gets 4 hours of sleep because he lives at the facility. And that's why he looks, you know, so rugged, and, you know, his beard looks the way he is because he's always working. Now, I remember that was an issue for Rex Ryan's brother, Rob Ryan, to get a head coaching job. They want him to cut his hair. And I'm saying, what does it matter? You know, if he can coach, he can coach. You know, it ain't like the old days where Tom Landry had a suit and a hat on, and they was clean cut on the sideline. Bill Belichick is one of the greatest coaches of all time. Do you see him with a suit on the sideline or a cut-up hoodie with cut-up sleeves and stuff of that nature? We just want this guy, Matt Patricia, to be the right guy to come in and win football games. Will this guy be my first couple picks for the head coach? Absolutely not. But if, you know, Bob Quinn, you know, swears by him, he feels like he's a smart guy, and they says he's as smart as he is, and he uses analytics, which I'm not a big fan of using analytics or being numbers driven, but, you know, it helps. You know, if he's everything they say he is and he's diligent, he's going to try and do the job and not trying to reinvent the wheel, but do it his way, and it's a proven system and a proven way that works, I'm with it. The only thing I don't like about him for sure being the head coach is retaining Jim Bob Cooter. That seems to be one of the biggest mistakes that Bob Quinn is making, if he will indeed retain Jim Bob Cooter, because Stafford loves him. If he can figure out how to run the ball the last couple years, you know, and stay committed to the run when he does run the ball successful, you know, what makes you think this dude knows what he's doing? You know, he doesn't even know how to utilize, you know, Golden Tate and the slot the way, you know, Cole Beasley was utilized the year after last with the Cowboys. Julian Edelman, Wes Welker, that's the type of, you know, catches and opportunities and positions Golden Tate should be put in. So most guys that come in head coaching positions like Matt Patricia do, they don't care about the offense. That's why Jim Bob Cooter is going to be left to be the head of the offense, because, you know, Matt Patricia is not an offensive guy. So, you know, the biggest mistake with the Lions is not defensively. I've been saying that. Terrell Austin was a great defensive coordinator. And if he wasn't so great, they would let him interview for the Green Bay job. The biggest problem is offensively, and, you know, Bob Quinn seems to can't figure that out, you know. But I don't care what this guy looks like. If he's, you know, fit for the job, it's already heard it's a verbal and a handshake agreement that he's coming here. You know, he's picking his job over the New York Giants job. So, you know, I guess the Lions job must be something to marvel at. They're supposed to be, you know, allegedly or rumored to be switching to a 3-4 defense, which I don't think that's a smart idea. But, you know, it is what it is. You know, let's get it. If he's the coach, I give him a shot. But it's hard to trust an organization that, you know, hasn't earned trust in over 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 years. You know, and this is some of the things that Bob Quinn do I don't agree with. Like if he retains Jim Bob Cooter. That's setting the franchise back once more again. But let's see. You know, I'll give Patricia a shot. Maybe he wants to bring in his own offensive coach. I don't know what the deal is. But definitely, I don't care what he looks like. As long as he's, clean enough, and it appears to be clean enough. As long as he's, committed to winning football games and doing everything he can, which it sounds like he is, with only getting 4 hours of sleep and living at the facility. Let's get it going, But we continue to talk about the switches the Lions are gonna make, overall once he's hired. We gonna